Yes, 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 Majin Unit soldiers, rally up, fall in line, let's watch another episode. In this Winners Edition, we're going to be looking at 3 separate victories, and we're going to be focusing on positioning, awareness of our surroundings, and how the RPG can complement the assault rifle. It's a trios match. HDS is already down and out, and Def Carp's just been downed by an enemy. I've downed one. I've downed the other that was going in for the kill on Def Carp, and it's a team wipe. Def Carp's up, he self-revived, and now I'm getting pressure from the northeast. And I've got myself some cover. And I remember Def Carp thanking me especially for that, as he recalled the enemy running in to off as a rocket came flying in to end the game. So now I'm looking further deeper into the safe zone just to see if there are any enemies across the way. And I've spotted a couple here. And notice I can't see through the window with this Merc thermal optic, so I'm going to smash the window. And I'm going to try and take a couple of shots, but I soon realised that I haven't got the range on this weapon, and I'm not going to bother wasting too much ammunition on those 2 enemies there, just so we're aware that they are in that house that they've run towards on blue. It's just been tagged by Def Carp. I've spotted 2 more out here, and notice I'm constantly tagging these enemies because it's a good way to make a good way to keep an eye on them, especially if you've got a Merc like I have and the enemies have cold-blooded perk on, which they do. It makes it harder to see, so tagging them helps you that bit more. The enemy teammate has decided to peek to see what all the fuss is about and get downed himself, and he's self-reviving, so I'm trying to finish him off. I wait, I re-down, and now I'm going to finish this enemy off because I really want him out of the game. And where's the other enemy team? Down. There he is. Now it's trios, there should be a 3rd one. It didn't say team wipe, so we're paying attention to this area and gatekeeping. And I think Def Carp's just spotted the enemy team there. And that's the team wipe. Now drawing our attention more to the zone, we can see that we will be safe within the zone in this house. So Def Carp and I are going to do some final looting to make sure that we're as kitted out as we can be for the final zones. I'm going to pick up this trophy system as well, because a lot of enemies will use stun grenades, flash grenades, semtex and frag grenades, and the trophy system will be a good way of combating that non-lethal and lethal equipment. And there's the 8 circle zone pull, and not a good one for us. Looks like we're going to be the ones covering the most ground, and other enemies can get ahead of the zone. Luckily we've got a gas mask, and I've got an airstrike, so I can play my classic rotation. Get the airstrike out. Not the best airstrike placement. It could have been deeper in the zone to cut up more enemies. And now I'm going to head into this house, and we're quite confident that the remaining enemies will be in this building here. Oh, got at least one on my left there. Now I've got to plate up and get ready for the next pull. The next pull isn't too bad, not too far for us to go. Def Carp putting some shots in. Oh, I get a bit excited. Sorry, Def Carp. And I can see a Semtex on the stairs there, flashing red. And there's an enemy. That's a team wipe. I don't get the memo. Now where's the last enemy? Final teammate. Oh, cracked the armour. And there's the win. I put enough damage on that enemy there, so as the gas came in and touched him, he's probably only on about 1 HP. And that finished the game for us. Relocating. Okay, so this is a trios match with Grey Troll and Def Carp. And the 7th circle is soon to show itself. And we've been very fortunate in that the 7th circle has landed in the building that we are currently in. So we are going to do a bit of gatekeeping. People need to run into the zone from where we are shooting now. Now this is when I use the RPG to complement the assault rifle. Quite like people use sniper rifles. They'll put a couple of shots in with a sniper rifle and then start drilling with an AR. And that's exactly what I just did there with the RPG. Soften the target a little bit with a couple of rockets. and follow up with an AR. Oh, sounds like someone's been watching too many of my videos and they're firing an RPG into this window here. Oh, and they were successful. Now I've got to revive myself. And we've got a problem downstairs, so I'm going to have to stick this self-revive. Quickly move out of the way. The enemy just took one of my mines. It broke his armor. Now I need to armor up. There we go. Meanwhile, we're laying down some cover fire. Def Carp's throwing some C4s down there. And we're paying attention to this area where they can get up on the stairs of the window, because we do not want them to breach the upstairs. Okay, so the zone is now going to pull. It's not too awful for us. I've got a gas mask and I've got a precision airstrike. So I can do my classic outplay. And there's another airstrike here, so I'm going to use mine and pick up the other one. I should have taken the time to look out the window and put the airstrike outside where the enemy's going to run, but I just want to get it done. Okay, now with the gas coming, I'm going to have to jump out this window here. Hope the enemy's not looking at the window. And wrap round. Use the airstrike. Keep running. I think Def Carp's got the last player with him. Taken out by the enemy. Where is he? There he is. And that's the Warzone dub. And for the third and final match, it's a trios match with Grey Troll and Def Carp. As you can see, we are desperate for armor. Because it was early days in the game, there wasn't much armor around. It's not like it is these days, armor boxes, satchels, armor everywhere. They used to be really scarce and hard to find, so it made the games a lot tougher. So we're on the 5th circle, and we're doing a little bit of gatekeeping here just to see if any enemies need to climb up towards us. And we see that there is an enemy vehicle on the map in the gas currently and coming towards the zone. And we want to get rid of it. Okay, the enemy jumped out of the car. There he is. Took down Grey Troll no problem, because Grey Troll had no armor and nearly got me because I also had no armor. There's one piece I need to put on. I had to leave Grey Troll because it's the final circles. Could have jumped in that truck there and played how people are playing the meta these days, but we didn't want to give our position away at the time. There is, however, an enemy that decided he did want to be seen, and we can't have that truck in the final circles. So, took care of that problem. Now Def Carp and I are going to hold our position, and we're going to wait to see where the 7th circle goes to next, while we maintain our position and use the trees and bushes as cover. Always good in the jungle here to keep next to a tree, because a tree is your lifeline. It's what acts as the cover against enemy bullets. Okay, so we're fortunate in that the 7th circle has landed basically right on top of us. However, what you will notice is that we are in a disadvantageous position and being on the lower ground, and we're looking uphill now. Okay, I can hear some coughing on my right. Have a little look, and I can't see any enemies. Something to bear in mind: if an enemy doesn't have a gas mask, then you'll hear them cough as the gas starts closing on them. Now look at that for a zone pull. We really are lucky here. The previous games, quite unlucky, but we're in a very advantageous position here. So all we have to do here is wait for the enemy to run past us, more or less. Keeping our heads low. Def Carp starts shooting. I'm asking Def Carp to tag them, because I still can't see any enemies. There we go. Yeah. No idea where I was. Def Carp down. Oh, I don't know where the last one is. He spotted me.
Nowhere.
I spotted him.
That is a win. You took what
And there's another dub.
and pay for it.
3 victories there for your enjoyment. So my GMB unit soldiers, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, leave your comments, and I'll catch you on the next one.